Hey there, brilliant minds, and welcome to Beyond Skills 24/7. सोचो, what if I told you I have a secret toolkit? एक ऐसी चाबी जिससे डेटा के सारे secrets unlock हो जाएं. आज we're going to peek inside that very toolkit, the one data scientists use to turn boring old numbers into pure magic.
So, are you ready to play? हम डेटा साइंस की कुछ सबसे powerful, सबसे secret techniques unpack करने वाले हैं. The kind of stuff that turns chaos into clarity. Let's do this. All right, weapon number one in our toolkit is called applied optimization. This is the art of finding the single best answer, not just a good one, the perfect one. It's about being a perfectionist, but with math.
Think about it. Whether you're figuring out the perfect place for your Wi-Fi router or the fastest route to get pizza, you're optimizing. It's basically a treasure hunt for the most awesome solution.
Now, one of the coolest tricks for this is called gradient descent. सोचो तुम एक पहाड़ी पर हो, आंखों पे पट्टी है, and you need to get to the very bottom. क्या करोगे? It's simple, है ना? You'll just feel for the steepest slope downwards and take a small step. Bus! That's it. That's the big secret behind gradient descent. And this whole process, I like to call it the gradient descent dance. God, down screen पर देखो. You start somewhere, you find the steepest way down, you take a little step, and then you just keep going until you're at the very bottom of the valley. Simple, elegant, and super powerful. Okay, moving on to weapon number two. This one is all about looking into the future. Regression and modeling is basically your own personal crystal ball. It lets us use the data we have now to make a really good guess about what's going to happen next. Now here we have two main flavors. On one hand, you've got the classic least squares method. It tries to use everything. But on the other hand, we have LASSO regression. Think of LASSO as a super smart detective. It knows how to ignore all the useless junk and focus only on the clues that actually matter. This gives us what we call a parsimonious model, a fancy word that just means it's clean, simple, and efficient.
And the secret behind our clever detective's technique? It's a super old principle called Occam's razor. All it says is that the simplest explanation is usually the best one. And trust me, in the world of data, simpler is almost always better.
Our next weapon is for all you neat freaks out there. If you've got a huge, messy pile of data, classification and clustering are your master organizer. They take all that chaos and sort it into nice, tidy, understandable groups.
And you can do this in two ways. There's supervised learning. Think of that as me, your favorite teacher, giving you flashcards with all the answers on them. The machine learns from the examples. But then there's unsupervised learning. This is more like I've left you in a dark field and told you to find the constellations, all on your own. No teacher, no hints, just you and the patterns in the stars.
And of course, this master organizer comes with some seriously cool gadgets. You've got things like k-means clustering, which is great for sorting data into a specific number of groups. And then there are support vector machines, which are absolute pros at drawing the perfect line to separate one group from another.
Okay, deep breaths, everyone. It's time for the grand finale, the ultimate weapon. We're done with just sorting data. Now, we're going to build a digital brain. Yeah, you heard me right. This is where the real magic happens. Just look at that. Seriously, this isn't just some complicated diagram. It's the blueprint for an artificial mind, a deep convolutional neural network, or DCNN. It might look complex, but it's an absolutely beautiful piece of engineering, and it's the heart of modern AI.
So what's going on inside this digital brain? Well, it starts with the convolutional layer, which acts like the eyes. It spots key features like edges and corners. Then, the pooling layer steps in to simplify everything. After that, the fully connected layer puts all the pieces together to make a final decision. And then there's dropout, my personal favorite. It's a clever little trick where the brain randomly ignores some of its own connections to stop it from getting lazy and just memorizing things. It's called overfitting, and it's a big no-no.
And why is this so important? Because this digital brain is the engine powering all the cool AI you use every single day. The face unlock on your phone, self-driving cars, yep. It's all thanks to this amazing piece of tech.
So, now that I've shared my secret toolkit with you, I think it's only fair that you get a little bit of homework. Don't worry, it's a fun mission.
But before I give you your mission, there is one golden rule you must never, ever forget. The book puts it, well, a bit bluntly. If you don't cross-validate, you is dumb. Haha, it's a little harsh, I know, but the message is so important. You have to test your models. Always make sure they're accurate.
Okay, here's your mission. Just for today, I want you to be a data detective. Look for these secret weapons out in the wild. Your Netflix recommendations, those Instagram filters, your Maps app, spot one in action and just give a little smile, because now you know the secret behind the magic.
If you want to learn more secrets, well, you know where to find me. Keep that beautiful brain of yours sharp, and I'll see you right back here at Beyond Skills 24/7. Don't keep me waiting.